Welcome to the Jems tutorial for projects funded under the PEACEPLUS programme. This video will provide you with a walkthrough of how to complete partner reporting on Jems. Jems is the electronic monitoring system which is being used by PEACEPLUS to receive applications, monitor the implementation of projects, and to facilitate the reimbursement of costs. This is a web-based monitoring system which can be accessed through Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Microsoft Edge. In this video, I will take you through the partner reporting requirements, how to get access to your partner reporting, and how to complete your report. I will start with showing you how to access and register on Jems. The link for Jems will be displayed on the PEACEPLUS support portal. If you visit peaceplussupport.seupb.eu, the support portal contains a range of information, guidance documents, and videos, which provide support to both applicants and funded projects. Under the Apply menu, select Jems Portal. The link will take you to the Jems home screen that has an area where you can create a new account or log in. Before I take you through how to register, I want to bring your attention to the Help function on the Jems home screen. The question mark icon on the top right of the screen will give you help options. This button is visible in all areas of Jems. There's a couple of options for support here. For general queries regarding the programme, the investment area you're funded under, or a query on eligibility, please click the Help Desk option in the first instance. This will bring you back to the support portal, where there's a range of guidance information, the programme manual, call documents, how-to videos, and other support have been made available to you. We also have a frequently asked questions section on the portal where you can search your query. If you have a technical issue on Jems, please use the Contact Us option provided here. This will send us an email to raise a support ticket for someone to get back to you. Alternatively, on the support portal, there's also an option to raise a support ticket. Now back to registering on Jems. On the homepage, click on Create a New Account. Fill in your first name, last name, and email address. You need to set a unique password for your account, which should be a minimum of 10 characters in length. It should contain at least one uppercase letter, at least one lowercase letter, and one digit. There's also a validation check for you to complete by entering the code you see displayed. Please make sure your email address is entered correctly, as Jems will issue a verification email before activating the user account. Select the tick box when you have read and understood the terms of service, privacy, and usage policies. When you click on the register button, you should receive an email directly to your inbox, which contains a confirmation link. You need to make sure you open the email and click on the link to activate your user account. If you don't receive an email, please first check your spam or junk folder, and if you haven't received it, please raise a support ticket on the PEACEPLUS support portal. Once your account has been confirmed, you can log into Jems. When logging in, you enter your email address and your password. You will then see a one-time passcode field. This passcode will be unique and will be emailed to you. You need to open the email and enter the 6-digit code before selecting the login button. When you log in, you'll arrive at your dashboard. The dashboard is where users will see their applications, their project and partner reports, and the list of calls that are currently accepting applications. Along the top, you'll see the user account currently logged in, and the help function, which has already been explained in this video. You'll also see a little person icon, which displays a logout button when selected. Once you're successfully registered in Jems, you'll need to notify your lead partner and request that they add you to the project. Once your lead partner has assigned you as a partner to the project, you will be able to view the project in your My Applications on the dashboard. If you're involved with more than one funded project, you can be assigned to each one with the same user account. You'll also see notifications relevant to you and your project on the dashboard. These notifications will relate to the status of your partner reports. It'll be up to you to check these notifications regularly. Beneath notifications, you'll see My Project Reports. This will show the consolidated progress and finance reports that the lead partner has submitted for the project. Note that all sections in your dashboard are expandable and collapsible fields. Next, you can view your list of partner reports. This will show the list of reports previously submitted. You'll be able to easily see the status of each report, and I'll return here later in the video when we've created some reports. At the bottom of the dashboard, we have the call list. This shows all of the calls that are currently accepting applications to the programme. The next part of this video will show lead partners how to grant partner users access to their reporting. To access the reporting section, the status of your application must be at least contracted. Applications with status of draft, submitted, admissible or approved will not be able to see the reporting section. To access the partner reports of each partner, the project user must be assigned to that partner organisation in the Project Privileges section. To access this section, select the project under My Applications and locate the Project Privileges option in the left sidebar menu. You'll find this below the application form. To assign other users, you must have Manage Privileges under the Lead Applicant heading. Note that by default, the lead applicant on Jems is the person who created the application form. If necessary, this can be changed within the Project Privileges section by adding a new lead applicant user. There are two levels of partner report access. Firstly, to view partner reports, project users should be assigned to the relevant partner with view privileges. The other option is for users who should be able to create or edit partner reports. This partner user should be assigned with edit privileges. Partner users who will be submitting partner reports will require edit access. Before adding partner users, please carefully check the settings for access to GDPR and sensitive data in the Project Privileges section. The sensitive data flag enables visibility of person-related data according to GDPR. Users with an active flag are able to mark and view sensitive data in the list of expenditures and procurement sections within partner reports. It's the partnership's responsibility to manage the user access to sensitive data. To add a user to a partner, scroll to the relevant partner organisation within Project Privileges. Enter the email address of the user and select the correct access privilege for that user. Save your changes. If you wish to remove a user, select the bin icon and save your changes. Note it is the responsibility of the lead partner and project partners to ensure that any users that have left the project team are removed from the Project Privileges section in a timely manner. The lead partner should be granted view access to the reports of all project partners. This will be required for lead partners to gather and consolidate information for the project reports. Within the Project Privileges section also, you can see what control institution has been assigned to your project. This will be the controller that's appointed to complete the verification of financial claims. As you can see with this project, no control institution is currently assigned. On your dashboard under My Applications, you can select the project you wish to report against. This will bring you to your project overview. Here you'll see the main project details, the status of the project, the programme priority and specific objective the project is being funded under, the start and end date of the project, and a project timeline. A menu is located on the left-hand side for reporting, contracting, and the approved application form. Project partners have view access to all areas in this menu, with the exception of partner reporting, if you have been granted edit access. If you select the application form from the left sidebar menu, you can view the full approved application form. Under Contracting, you can view the full contract details for the project, including the lead partner reporting schedule. Under Reporting, we'll begin with the reporting overview. This shows an indicator living table for your project, which displays the value of outputs and result indicators that have been reported for your project so far. Financial living tables display the financial information that has been submitted on Jems for your project so far. You can see this at project level and at partner level. If an advance payment has been made to your project, you can view this information under the Advance Payments overview. Under Corrections, users with edit rights can carry out project audits or controls, report findings and apply corrections. This section is viewable by all partner users. Project Reports. This is where your lead partner will draft and submit joint content and joint finance reports covering the whole project. Under Partner Reports, here is where you will access your own partner organisation's reporting. The Jems Partner Report allows each project partner to report on activities performed, deliverables achieved, and to claim costs incurred during a reporting period. The duration of every reporting period is 3 months and depends on the start date of your project. For example, if the start date of the project is the 1st of January 2025, then the first reporting period will be from the 1st of January to the 31st of March 2025. Each project partner, including the lead partner, submits a partner report on Jems after the reporting period has ended. The sooner you can submit your report after the reporting period, the sooner your controller can begin their verification work. The controller will have view access to all information in your report. To create a partner report, click on the project under My Applications on your dashboard. Navigate to the Reporting section and to Partner Reports, where you'll see your partner organisation listed. Select that in the menu and your Partner Reports page will open. You can see here there are no reports currently recorded on this page. Please note the information message here with regards to reopening of reports. Note that under the PEACEPLUS programme, reopening of reports is not allowed. To create your first partner report, click Add Partner Report. Once the report is opened, you'll see a number of tabs contained within the report along the top. These are Report Identification, Work Plan Progress, Public Procurements, List of Expenditures, Contributions, Report Annexes, Report Export, and if you select the arrow on the right-hand side, you'll see the remainder of the tabs, which are Financial Overview and Submit. We will go through each of these tabs in order. If we go back again to the Partner Reports section, you'll see a new report list, with your report now in draft status. You have the option to delete this report. Only reports with a draft status can be deleted, and only the most recently created report can be deleted. So if there are two draft reports, you must delete the most recent one first before you can delete the previous one. Partners should note that only one report should be in draft status at any one time. The information recorded in these reports is cumulative. So for example, expenditure amounts and progress information. It's important that all previously created reports are either submitted or deleted before beginning a new report. Once you've created a report and it's sitting as a draft in your list of reports, you can select it to continue working on it. Click anywhere on that line of the report to open it. You can also open submitted and certified reports, but you won't be able to edit them. The report will always open in the Report Identification tab. At the top of this tab, you'll see the information on the project partner, which is taken from information entered in the application form. Two important things to note. Unlike in our previous monitoring system, the partner report ID does not necessarily reflect the reporting period. The first partner report is automatically labelled OR.1, and each report thereafter will be labelled in ascending order, OR.2, OR.3, etc. The partner's local currency is automatically added to the overview based on the partner address that was entered in the application form. For partners in Northern Ireland and Great Britain, the local currency will appear as not found. If the partner is based in Ireland, Euro will automatically appear as the currency. It is also important to note that each new partner report is linked to the most recently approved version of the application form. In this example, you'll see the version of the application form it's linked to is 2.0. Any ongoing or future modifications will not affect the data in previously submitted reports. So if a project is undergoing a modification and the partner report in question should be based upon the version of the application form prior to the modification, it's important to create the report before the modification is approved. It's the lead partner's responsibility to ensure that the timing of a modification doesn't affect the creation of partner reports. There are some fields in the Report Identification tab that you need to complete. The reporting period should be selected from the drop-down list. You don't need to enter anything in the reporting period start date field or the reporting period end date field. You simply select the relevant reporting period from this list. In the summary field, describe the partner's progress in this reporting period, including how this has contributed to other partners' activities, outputs and deliverables. In the Problems and Deviations field, enter any problems and deviations from the work plan experienced by the partner during the reporting period, if applicable. In the Target Groups field, You'll see a list of target groups which were selected by the project in the most recently approved version of the application form. Describe which target groups were involved during this reporting period, how they were involved and to what extent. Make sure that you save your changes using the Save Changes button at the bottom of the screen. The second tab, Work Plan Progress, takes the work plan related data from the most recently approved version of the application form, organised per work package. Click on a work package to expand it. You'll see the activities and outputs which were entered in the application form. In the text box, describe the partner organisation's contributions to the activities for that reporting period. Under the Activities heading, click on each activity to expand it. You'll see the deliverables here, as defined in the most recently approved version of the application form. For each activity, partners must describe how they contributed to the progress made against that activity in that reporting period. Please note, although the narrative above the activity table states that numbers don't need to be entered, the PEACEPLUS programme is asking that numbers are entered for ease of reporting. Lead partners are required to enter numbers in the project reports, so having this information in partner reports will improve the efficiency of the process. In the Progress text box, underneath each activity, describe how the partner organisation contributed to that specific activity and its related deliverables and outputs, including numbers. In particular, the partner should indicate if an activity or deliverable has been finalised. In the Deliverables section, partners should tick the box if they've contributed to the deliverable in that reporting period. Details of this contribution should be included in the Progress text box above. In the Outputs section, partners should tick the box if they have contributed to the output listed in that reporting period. Details of this contribution should be included in the Progress text box above. Within the Work Plan Progress tab, you'll see Attachment Upload sections against all activities, deliverables, and outputs. Evidence of progress or achievement against activities and deliverables should be uploaded by partners within each of the partner reports. For example, against this activity for communications, partners can upload evidence of press releases, promotional brochures, or any other deliverables that have been included. For participant-related activities and deliverables, partners could upload evidence of registration events, registration records, workshop events held, or any other relevant evidence to show that those activities have been progressed. To aid your lead partner in their consolidation of progress into joint content reports, partners should include as much information and evidence as possible within their partner reports. Where relevant, partners should also record or upload attachments to show the gender identity, religious belief, community background, and racial or ethnic group of the participants in each activity, and any other category as per the call document, application form, and project guidance. This should include overall totals and breakdown totals of each community background and any other required personal characteristics. This will be recorded against the targets outlined within your application form, where relevant. Partners should also include the project service delivery locations, such as where a workshop or event was held. This will help the programme map out the areas of intervention. Please note, for any attachment upload areas, only one attachment can be uploaded per item. In cases where more than one file should be added to an item, partners should use a zip file. Partners are also responsible for redacting personal information from the supporting documents or information that's not required in these reports. The public procurement section is where a partner should fill in information on project-related procurements. This applies to contracts over €30,000 or 30,000 sterling, excluding VAT. When you add a procurement in a report, it will appear in all subsequent reports. For example, a procurement can be added in period 1 and it will remain in the procurements list and can be linked to expenditure in period 6. To add a procurement, click on Add Procurement. This opens the procurement form for completing the required fields. There are mandatory fields marked with a red asterisk. However, we advise that all fields should be completed. Complete the form with the title of the procurement, The title that you enter for the procurement is what will appear in the list of expenditure, so the name given to the procurement should therefore be unique and easily identifiable. Like this example, I've included the year of the procurement, the title of the procurement, the successful supplier, and the reference number for the procurement. Complete all the fields within the procurement form. You need to ensure that the currency is correct. This should be the currency that the contract was awarded in. Once you've completed all of the fields within the procurement form, select the Create button to save your input. This will then open more fields to be completed for that procurement, including beneficial owners, subcontractors, and attachments. If you return to the top of the page, you can click back out to the Procurements tab. You can now see your newly created procurement in the list. To continue adding information to this procurement, select it from the list. We're going to take a look at the beneficial owners and subcontractors fields. For procurements above the EU threshold, partners must provide information on the beneficial owners and subcontractors. This information is not required for procurement below the EU thresholds. You must refer to Annex 2 of the Programme Manual for more information on these thresholds. If you're recording beneficial owners for your procurement, note that you can't add a record until you complete the VAT or tax identification number field. Once you have filled in your beneficial owner record, ensure you save. Beneficial owners and subcontractors can be added in the current report when you're creating this procurement, or in any subsequent draft partner reports after the procurement has been created. But items added in previously submitted reports are locked against editing or deletion. Procurement-related attachments can also be uploaded in this section. Attachments can be added in any draft partner report after the procurement has been created, but uploads from previously submitted reports are locked against editing or deletion. A description can be added to the file by clicking on the pencil icon. Under the GDPR attachments section, access to documents that fall under the General Data Protection Regulation should be restricted and therefore uploaded here. Only a user with edit rights and the privilege of sensitive data set to active in the Project Privileges section can upload documents here. A project user without the privilege to view sensitive data can't download a file in this section and also can't see the file name or the description. Bear in mind the controller of the partner, as well as the managing authority and the joint secretariat staff, have access based on their role. Next, we will move on to the list of expenditures tab. This is the section where eligible expenditure incurred within this reporting period should be entered. Expenditure lines must be added one by one. Partners must not group items of expenditure together on one expenditure line. Only one item or transaction or invoice is allowed per line. If more than one item of expenditure is grouped on one line, it will not be verified. Remember, the currency for your expenditure will depend on your organisation address. If your local currency is euro, you will only be able to submit euro expenditure. If your local currency is not found, you will be able to select the currency of your expenditure in the drop-down menu. All expenditure then will be converted to euro on Jems. Currency and conversion rates are taken from InfoEuro, the European Commission's official monthly accounting rates. The monthly rates are automatically updated until the month when the partner report is first submitted for verification. To begin adding your lines of expenditure, click Add Expenditure. A line of expenditure can only be saved once all mandatory fields are completed. I'm going to take you through each of the fields one by one. To view all the fields on the line of expenditure, you can use this scroll bar to move along. The first field in the line of expenditure is ID. The ID of the line of expenditure is automatically created once you complete the mandatory fields and save your changes. In this example, I'm going to select staff costs as the cost category. And the other mandatory field is currency. In this example, I'll select Great British Pound from the list and save my changes. The ID number always takes the report ID number, in this example R1, and the number of the line of expenditure in the order it's added, in this example 1. While the report is in draft, the ID number is dynamic. It ensures seamless consecutive numbering. So for example, if you create numerous lines of expenditure and then delete one from the middle of the list, all of the subsequent ID numbers will move up to take the place of the vacant ID. Once the partner report has been submitted, the report number and the line ID numbers will be frozen. The next field in the line of expenditure is the GDPR flag. Users who have been granted sensitive data privileges, as explained previously in this video, can tick expenditure items that are GDPR sensitive. When ticked, users who don't have this access to sensitive data won't be able to see the description, comment and attachment fields of the line of expenditure. Next is the previously parked by field. This functionality is not being used in the PEACEPLUS programme. If you're part of a project that has unit costs or lump sums included in your letter of offer, this is the next field you'll see. Note that if there's no unit costs or lump sums detailed in the project letter of offer, this field will not be visible. Unit costs and lump sums, excluding fast track lump sums, from the most recently approved version of the application form will be available in the drop-down list. When selected, certain other fields will automatically be filled in or become inapplicable. In this example, if I select the unit cost, you'll see the cost category has changed and the investment number, procurement, internal reference number, invoice date, date of payment fields are all greyed out. Remember, if your project letter of offer has no unit costs or lump sums, you will not see this field in your line of expenditure. The next field, cost category. This field links the item of expenditure to a cost category. The cost categories or budget headings selected or approved in the application form budget will be available to select in this drop-down list. It's important to note that for a cost to be eligible, it must be categorised correctly under the appropriate cost category. Project partners should consult the eligibility fact sheets at Appendix 1 of the PEACEPLUS programme manual for guidance on the correct cost category to select for your expenditure. The next field, investment number, will only appear if either the external expertise, equipment, or infrastructure and works cost categories have been selected, and if the project work plans contain investment activities. This field links expenditure to those investment activities that were included in the application form. If your project doesn't have investment activities, this field will be hidden. The procurements field links expenditure to the procurements that you declared in the previous tab, public procurements. The procurement names that you created in this tab will appear here. So if your expenditure relates to external expertise, equipment or infrastructure and works, and relates to a procurement over €30,000 or 30,000 sterling, you will have created the procurements in the public procurements tab and then link it to the expenditure or the invoice relevant to that cost. The internal reference number field must be completed with a unique reference number to identify the item of expenditure. Invoice number, this input field must be completed to identify the item of expenditure. For the invoice date field, select the calendar icon on the right-hand side, which will bring you a calendar to select the correct date of the invoice. Alternatively, you can type in the invoice date in this field. Use the scroll bar to move across to view the other fields on the line of expenditure. Date of payment, this field must be completed. This is the date that determines the reporting period in which the item of expenditure is reported. Again, use the calendar icon to select the date or type in the date in the field. Partners should note if an item of expenditure is not reported in the relevant period, it can only be submitted in a subsequent period if it's within 12 months. In the description field, you should enter a detailed description of the expenditure item. The comment field, this is where we want you to enter the supplier name. Note that it's anticipated the separate columns for supplier name and comments will be available in a future version of Jems. If you've selected a unit cost in the line of expenditure, there will be a number of units field for you to enter. This will be the number of units you wish to claim against that unit cost. The price per unit field is only active when unit costs or lump sums have been selected on the line of expenditure. For unit costs, the price per unit from the most recently approved version of the application form is automatically entered here. For lump sums, the partner share of the lump sum is automatically entered. In the total invoice value field, the total invoice value including VAT must be entered. In the VAT field, where applicable, the VAT value must be entered. And in the declared amount field, this is the value the partner seeks to claim for reimbursement from the programme. This amount will be checked by the controller for eligibility. If the cost has been added in sterling or another non-euro currency, this value is the basis for calculation of the declared amount in euro. In the next field, you must select the correct currency for the invoice. Once you've selected the correct currency, you'll see the conversion rate. This is the Info Euro monthly exchange rate, and this must be used to convert the expenditure to euro before it's submitted on the system. This rate may change depending on the date of submission of your partner report. Just as a reminder about currencies in partner reports, if your partner address is within Ireland or another Eurozone country, your local currency on Jems will automatically default to euro. This means when you're adding a line of expenditure, the only currency available to you will be euro. You won't be able to select any other currency on the line of expenditure. If your partner address is in the United Kingdom or another non-euro country, your local currency will be not found. When entering a line of expenditure, you must select the correct currency of the invoice value on your line of expenditure. Finally, the declared amount in euro field. If the declared amount field is entered in a currency other than euro, this field will be populated with the declared amount converted into euro. Attachments can't be uploaded until the expenditure item has been saved. Once the item has been saved, one file can be uploaded per item. If multiple files need to be uploaded, a zip file should be used. Project partners must upload the complete audit trail against every item of expenditure within the submitted report. There are some instances where the same documents will form the audit trail for a number of lines of expenditure. This would be the case for staff costs, for example. Where this is the case, those documents can be uploaded once against the first relevant line of expenditure. Here I'll show you an example of 3 months worth of staff costs to be claimed for Joe Blogs. I've added the first line of expenditure for Joe for month 1, which is January 2025. Now I will upload the full audit trail for Joe's staff costs, including payslip, task assignment letter, contract of employment, evidence of contributions and evidence of payment. Because there's a number of files I want to upload against this line of expenditure, I need to combine them all into a zip file. I can do this by selecting the folder and right-clicking on it. Click on Send To and Compressed Zip Folder. You'll now see a zipped copy of the file. Now I scroll to the correct line of expenditure, which is this one for January. Scroll to the right-hand side and click on the Upload File button. I select the zip file that I've just prepared and click on Open. This uploads that zip file to this line of expenditure. Now I'll upload the audit trail for the February expenditure for Joe. Because I've already uploaded the staff contract and the task assignment letter in the January line of expenditure, I don't need to upload those again. I just need to upload the relevant documents for the February costs. Next, I'll prepare the audit trail for the February costs for Joe Blogs. In this, I've included evidence of payment, the payslip, and the staff contributions. You'll note I haven't included the staff contract or the task assignment letter in the February audit trail because I've already included it in January's. Partners should note the full audit trail is required for every line of expenditure in every partner report. So in the next partner report for period 2, I will be required to provide the full audit trail for the staff costs again, including the contract and the task assignment letter. I'm going to zip this file again for February. And upload it against the correct line of expenditure. Now I'll add some information for the controller on where they can find the staff contract and the task assignment letter in that partner report. So here I've advised them that the staff contract and task assignment letter are uploaded to line R1.1. I'll include this for March also. Now I've completed my claim for the staff costs for Joe Bloggs for period 1, with the full audit trail attached to each line of expenditure. Where projects have flat rates in their approved budgets, either for office and administration costs or travel and accommodation costs, note that Jems will do the flat rate calculations automatically for you. For example, if your office and administration costs are calculated at a 15% flat rate of direct staff costs, then when you add your staff cost lines of expenditure, Jems will calculate the flat rate amount based on the total declared amounts from your lines of expenditure. These calculations can be seen in the Financial Overview tab. Here you can see it in the breakdown per cost category. Staff costs entered in this reporting period is €10,306.50. Jems has calculated the office and administration costs at 15% of those costs at €1,545.97. Likewise, with the travel and accommodation flat rate at 7%, Jems has automatically calculated this amount for you. Moving on to the Contributions tab. For applicants who are receiving 100% funding for their project from the PEACEPLUS programme, no additional information is required in this tab. Where a partner is contributing their own additional match funding from a source outside of PEACEPLUS, the Contributions tab must be completed in all partner reports. The partner match funding that has been included in the most recently approved version of the application form will be automatically displayed in this tab. Here's an example of where a partner is contributing their own additional match funding from a source outside of PEACEPLUS. In this example, the Partner Contribution tab must be completed. For more information on how to complete this tab, please see section 5.5 of the PEACEPLUS Guide to Submitting Partner Reports on Jems. This is held on the PEACEPLUS support portal. In the next tab, Report Annexes, partners can see all of the files they've uploaded within the different sections of the partner report. You can select a subsection to see the files uploaded under that tab. You can also download all of the files uploaded within the report from this section. You can also add descriptions in this tab to each file by clicking on the little pencil button. If you're unsure where you have uploaded a document within the report and wish to edit or delete that document, here you will see the file location within the report. Files can be uploaded to the Report Annexes tab. To do this, you must have selected the Partner Report field. Scroll to the bottom and you'll see an Upload File button. Files uploaded here should relate to the project more generally. Files related to specific sections of the partner report, for example, proof of contribution to deliverables, they should be uploaded in the relevant section of the partner report. Only files uploaded in this tab can be deleted in this tab, as long as the report is in draft status. Files uploaded to other sections of the report can only be deleted in that same section. Under the Report Export tab, you will be able to produce a PDF export of your partner report. Under the first field, Export Plugin, select Partner Report, Example Report, and click the Export button. Please note, as of the date of recording this video, the report export function is not fully operational on Jems. However, an upgrade of Jems will be deployed soon, which will allow for the PDF export of the report. This functionality will operate in the same way as the export function for the application form. Another export option under this section is the Partner Report Budget Export. If you select that in the list and click the Export button, an Excel export of your partner claim will be downloaded to your PC. The Financial Overview tab within the Partner Report comes with several different financial overview tables. These display the partner's progress in terms of spending. The amounts included in the tables represent the aggregation of data from all partner reports submitted, up to the date in which the current partner report was created. All amounts shown in these tables are in euro. For partners using expenditure other than euro, please note that exchange rates will update monthly whilst the report is in draft form. Therefore, values might change in draft reports at the beginning of the month. The first table, Partner Expenditure Summary in euro. This table shows the partner budget divided per co-financing source and, if relevant, contribution type. The partner expenditure breakdown per cost category. This table shows the partner budget split per cost category and by lump sum and unit costs where applicable. Next is the partner expenditure breakdown per lump sum. This table shows lump sums and their partner share. Fast-track lump sums are displayed in the previously reported column. This table is hidden if no lump sums are being used by your project. The partner expenditure breakdown per unit cost table displays all unit costs approved in the application form and reported by the partner. This table is hidden if there's no unit costs being used by the partner. Partner expenditure breakdown per investment. This table summarises all cost items linked to investments used by the project. This table is hidden if there are no investments in the project. The last tab in the partner report is the Submit tab. Here, the partner report can be submitted. After submission, the partner report is frozen and control work can begin. Once the partner report is submitted, it cannot be edited or reopened. Project partners must complete their own quality control check before submission. It's recommended that an officer other than the person who entered the data carries out this check. Partners must ensure accuracy and quality of information when entering data, as this informs the basis of project and programme monitoring. When submitting, the report must pass the pre-submission check before it can be submitted. As you can see here, the pre-submission check for this report has failed. Click on the red icon to see the issues within the report. The pre-submission check tells you where the issues are within your report. So in this example, the reporting period is not provided. I need to go back through my report and fix the issue identified and save my changes. Now, when I run the pre-submission check again, no further issues have been identified, and I'm now allowed to submit the partner report. Before I do so, I'll bring your attention to the report status here at the top. As you can see, the report status is still in draft. Now, I will select the Submit Partner Report button and confirm. Now you can see the status of the report is submitted. If we go back out to the reporting overview, you'll now see the submitted partner report in the list of partner reports. You will see further status changes within the report. For example, when the control work begins, the status will change to control ongoing. When the report has been certified, the status will change to certified. Here's an example of a list of partner reports with a number of different statuses: certified, control ongoing, submitted, and draft. If you return to your dashboard, you'll now see your submitted partner report included in the list. The dashboard shows a range of information related to that report, including the project ID, the project acronym, and details on the partner. The partner report ID the partner report status, and the version of the application form that the report is linked to. The dashboard also displays the reporting period, the date the report was created, and the date of the first submission of the report. The next field for last submission, this will not be used by the PEACEPLUS programme. You can also view the total amount of expenditure declared in the report. Once control work is completed, you will see the control end date included here and the total amount of expenditure verified by control. If partners wish to view the version of the application form that the report is linked to, you can do this by selecting the project under My Applications, and in the menu on the left, select Application Form. There's a drop-down menu for project version, which will show you the current version of the application form. To view a previous version, select the drop-down and select the version you wish to view. You can now select Application Form again and view each section individually. Alternatively, you can scroll to the bottom of the menu and select the Exports for Application Form. Here, in the first drop-down list, you select the Export plugin for standard application form export and click on the Export button. This will produce a PDF version of the application form. Project partners can find further guidance and information on their project reporting and delivery on the PEACEPLUS support portal. The programme manual is the main source of guidance for applicants and projects. I want to bring your attention to two parts of this programme manual. Firstly, the eligibility fact sheets for each cost category and simplified cost options. These fact sheets will provide you with information on which cost category to enter your expenditure against, the definitions and requirements within each cost category, and the supporting documents required for verification. Secondly, Annex 6 of the programme manual provides you with an example equality data monitoring form. This template is an example of how data can be collected on your project. The PEACEPLUS support portal also contains a range of key delivery documents, which will help you in reporting on your project. The SEUPB will be providing further templates and guidance documents on this portal in the future.